name is Jennifer Ortiz, and to first start off by answering the question of how my life was before Christ and what was I doing. My life before Christ, before I started a relationship with Him, I feel like I was just lost and I was just really trying to find love elsewhere by, being in a relationship that wasn't really helping me, feel any better. I thought it was love, and because that person was the only one there for me, and I thought that, that's what my life really revolved around. I just didn't have faith in something bigger than, that in myself. So that's where my faith was. I was just really focused in school and work, and my family, they weren't really always, they weren't really religious and, tie themselves to a religion and follow their word and, really were passionate about God and trying to find themselves and build a relationship with Him. So not growing into that, I guess really affected on how I viewed a religion or my relationship with God. But going to the second question of when my life was changed, I feel like my life was changed last year. I was just feeling really depressed, and I was lost. Like I said, I just didn't have the motivation to really, find my passion for something. But I started dating someone else, and they actually got me involved with the church that I am involved with now, which is Sacred Heart in Rowlett. I started going to a church group called FEF, and I'm in the Universitarios, which is 18 and up, for 18 and up students, college students. And I just felt welcome there. I didn't feel judged, and as I started going to church more, I just felt my relationship with God was, going somewhere. I started feeling really good because I put my faith in something and, bigger than myself, and just listening to Him and listening to the people around me really made me think about something else than my depression, and really just made me happy. I wasn't completely happy. I wasn't completely there, but it helped me motivate me. It helped me look for something, I know that there was more to life than just being depressed. Also, recently, like around September last year, my mom left. She left me and my brother. She left us in our home. My dad was never really around, so, it was just me, my brother, and my sister, and her, and she left. She just felt like she couldn't really do it here anymore. She said she needed to get away. I'm just 19 years old, so for me that was a big drastic change. To be left with a responsibility of taking care of a home and paying bills and taking care of my 17-year-old brother. I know he's not that small, but it was still a big responsibility. So I felt like, again, I was, falling into another depression. But I knew that God was there. I knew that my church group was there, so I didn't really completely feel alone. But that was still a big change for me. So that's when I, tried best and harder to build a relationship with him, because I knew that he was still going to be there at the end of the day, and I wasn't completely alone. And I know it's hard to feel alone when he's not physically here, but when you truly talk to him and you really open your heart up, you will know that he's listening and you'll know that he's there. So just keep that in mind. And lastly, how is my life now and how am I living my life of faith? My life now is still not the best. I'm still struggling. I don't think anyone ever finishes building a relationship with God. And that's not bad at all. A relationship should be about growth and love and, always getting to know about the other person. And that is how it is with God. You never get to know about him. You never finish getting to know about him. You never finish loving him. So everything just falls into place. He gives you the tools, but you have to be able to work